of Rear Naked Locks. My name is Chato, and that's Henry. We're going to give you guys a breakdown of what happened yesterday on Poirier's last fight, Dustin Poirier versus Max Holloway, UFC 318. The card did not disappoint. Unfortunately, our bets did, but we're going to dive into that. Like, how'd you feel about the event, Henry?
The event was fun, bro. I mean, it's a little bit of personal news, but I'm going to be freaking having Saturdays off completely now, so I'm actually going to be able to watch the prelims. Like, not off my phone, but on the fucking TV, so it'd be nice. But overall, I mean, the fights are unpredictable. The main card was insane. It's like, the dogs are barking, but unfortunately, they weren't barking on our side. But good fights.
Yep. So me and Henry went 9-5 across the board. I had 50K Danny and then Henry had Pitbull. He won that one. I had Allen. He had Vettori. So that was the only fight that we were opposed on. But like we're gonna dive into those right now.
Yeah, in that first fight, we had the lock of the century, Carly Judice against Caliari. Yeah, I mean, Judice looked good. She looked fast. She stuffed all the takedowns. In fact, she was dominating the grappling positions in the clinch. And her striking looked nasty. Yeah, she might be someone to look out for.
Yeah, super one-sided. Off camera, me and Henry were talking about putting her on the Rhino Rush, but like we got burned a couple times putting certain female fighters on our parlay, so we backed out and we paid for it this time. So she's definitely somebody that like we're gonna try to put in our parlays a lot more, especially like if she has a gimme fight like she had this time. Like it was free money.
Yeah. I mean, we just gotta go in with a different mentality sometimes, but I mean, it's fighting for you. It's unpredictable,
All right, next up we have Ferreira versus Mcvey. Yeah, this is exactly what we said. It was a gimme fight for Ferreira, straight domination. I thought he was gonna get it done a lot faster, but like he got it done nevertheless. And like Henry made a comment saying that Mcvey was only here because of that Trump impression, and like it looked like it, dude. Like dude looked like he just didn't know what to do in there, bro. Like he was a bigger fighter. I mean, taller fighter, not like necessarily the bigger fighter, but yeah, Ferreira was dominating on the feet and then dominating him on the ground. It was just full class MMA lesson right there.
Yeah, dude's horrific. He got a fucking belly down armbar. Get him out of here. get him out of here, bro. That was a pathetic performance from Mcvey. He's not UFC level, bro. I tell you, whether for Dana's fascination with Trump, he would not be here. But the Hulk got an easy win, man. It's nice to see him use all his tools. He's been using his wrestling a lot lately, and uses judo to get Mcvey to the ground. So it's good.
Yeah, Ferreira was a lock too.
Yeah, should have put him against instead of fucking somebody else, But in the next fight, we had Ryan Spann versus Brezeski. This fight went exactly how we thought it was going to go. Brezeski is beyond fucking terrible. Probably one of the worst fighters that's ever graced to the Octagon. How he beat Walter Walker is beyond me, but this guy's horrific. Get him off my screen. Never want to see him again.
Yeah, I mean the same. I mean, just Spann looked good, dude. Like it just irritates me a little bit more because we had money on Spann versus Waldo, and Spann did not shoot for one takedown against Waldo, but he shot against this one and made it look easy. He cut to this dude like fucking like a hot knife on butter. You're telling me that like he couldn't do that to Waldo, bro? We would have cashed that one bet too. It's just Spann is super inconsistent, but I just knew that like this was a gimme fight. Should have flooded it, but man, sometimes these UFC fighters, man, like there's nothing worse than betting on your fighter than like him not showing up. It's just fucking. Yeah. It's worse than a heartbreak, bro. It's worse. It's worse. Yeah, 15 minutes. You're just seeing that shit. You're just seeing your bagel like this for 15 minutes, fool.
Yeah.
Horrible.
But yeah, overall, he looked good, bro. First round finishes that Spann's fucking forte, bro. So he keeps keeping the streak going, and yeah, on to the next for him.
All right, next up, we have the original lock, but we're he's like we're kind of talked out of it. This was honestly like it's because he doesn't. Like, he's super inconsistent. Like if you look at his record, bro, like he has a lot of draws, like a lot of losses. I was there live when he blew his knee out against Anthony Smith, but the dude went in there. He got it done. He got it done in like an exciting fashion, bro. I mean, you know, like Crute, he's definitely a top 15 fighter, but he's just inconsistent. He has bad luck, bro. He just has bad luck.
Yeah. I mean, there's a few things that kind of bugged me in this fight. Like, I felt like he was getting tagged up on the feet. Um, he he chose to get it to the ground like later in the round. I just feel like there was like an ego thing at the beginning,
Mm.
trying to stand and trade with this guy, and he was fucking picking him apart. I text Chato on the side. I text Chato during the fight because I was still at work when I was watching this. And I was like, "Oh, bro, he's gonna fucking blow my parlay. I feel it."
Yeah, then
But
but then like 10 seconds later, sub.
yeah, I mean, thankfully, he came to his senses, got it to the ground, and it was a wrap. Prachnio's terrible. Again, he's just like Brezeski. Get him out of my fucking screen, bro. He beat Clear Roundtree a long time ago. Who cares, bro? So get him out of here. He's trash.
I mean,
But
yeah, like it's just one of those things where like certain fighters have path to victory, and then like for some reason, sometimes they take a little bit too long to like do the strategy, or they just don't do the strategy, and like me and Henry are just yelling at the TV like, "Take him down, take him down," and then like zero takedowns. We're gonna talk about that like in the next slides, but I mean, Crew had the significant ground advantage, and then I was seeing that like Pragno, he just gets subbed. Like he just likes he has a fetish for getting subbed. So I was like, Crew can do it, and
KT
like
doesn't train jiu-jitsu, bro.
yeah, I was like Crew had the significant ground advantage, but just like Henry said, like my boys over there fucking trying to get the 50K knockout bonus, and he was getting lit up. But I
Yeah.
was like, dude, just take him down, bro.
Yeah, but regardless, it's good to see Crew get back in the win column. So it's like,
Yeah,
can't be
definitely.
mad at it. Next fight, we had Adam Fugitt versus Dulatov. Um, Fugitt got fucking destroyed. I thought he'd put up a better fight than he did. He got destroyed. Dulatov was way too fast for him. And yeah, I've never seen Fugitt get this work before. I mean, we had Dulatov obviously, but I thought it'd be like round 2, round 3. No, he fucking killed him.
Dude, like I'm gonna be honest, like I saw like me and Henry obviously saw like Islam on the contender series, but I didn't think he was like super that impressive until I saw like other podcasts talking about it. Like Gilbert Burns trains with him. So he was just super high on him. Like he was saying he was gonna win by knockout. And so I was just like, fuck it, like insider information right there. Like he's gonna win. Yeah, he was just like it looked like Adam was just like in mud, bro. He was just getting tagged up
Yeah.
literally on everything. And the funny thing was that like Adam was doing that one thing where he was just like, come on, that was nothing. Bink, 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 bink. He just got laid out. I was like, dude, like once fighters start smiling and start telling you like that shit didn't hurt, like they're in Queer Street, bro. Like they're gonna get knocked out like in the next punch.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a very impressive. I mean, Dulatov's young. He might be someone to look out for. We gotta see what his ground game looks like. But if you're training with Gilbert Burns, he can't be that bad.
But also, like I don't know if you saw Henry, but like the UFC was going IG live on Islam, so like they must think like this dude is the next thing, you know. Like I think personally that like they know he's a model, so like they know if that guy gets top 15, top 10, top 5, he gets a belt. They're gonna fucking they're gonna flood that fund every poster ever. Get every poster, bro.
Shit,
Free
I mean, why
fucking
not, bro?
free model right there. Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, how many fighters we have out of Germany? It's got to be only like a handful. So you got to push the marketing machine.
All right, next up we got Gautier versus Valentin. Yeah, man, it's just like I said before, like Valentin, I don't know, like he was a different monster in Ultimate Fighter versus now. Obviously, in Ultimate Fighter, you know, like those fighters aren't up to par with the UFC level, but yeah, it's just again like another disappointing fight. But Gautier's a fucking monster. This guy is not 23 years old. I just want to throw it out there. That kept making me laugh. I was like, this guy is not 23 years old. I'm telling you, dude, those fighters from Cameroon, like Henry said it best. Like he had texted me, he was like, dude, like that's middleweight in Ghana, and he dude has a touch of death, bro. I'm telling you, left and right hand gonna knock you stiff, bro. It was a fucking beauty of a fight for Gutierrez, and like honestly, give that fool fucking stand and bang fights, bro. Like I'm scared that like he doesn't have takedown defense.
Yeah, I mean, he probably does. I mean, he's new to the game. I mean, we've seen him get taken down in the contender series. I just knew Valentin wouldn't be able to take him down, bro. This guy, he's not a double legger. He's a fucking clinch you up and then trip you over. So you got to get close as fuck to pull off those techniques. And you get close against a guy like him, he's knocking you dead. And exactly what happened. In fact, Valentin, I feel like he quit. All that shit, the fucking Valhalla, all that bullshit, fucking at the weigh-ins, like he fucking quit. He turtled up. You know,
Shout out for the guy with a tough though. His training partner. He's gonna get stiff
Danchenko.
too. He's gonna get stiff too.
Hopefully, I think he's fighting Dixon, so hopefully. All right. Next up, we had Francisco Prado versus Veretennikov. Oh my god, this is probably the fight that got me most angry. We had no bets in this fight, no bets. But Prado, man, this guy has some of the worst fight IQ I've ever seen in my life, bro. Like he should have won this fight 30-27, but he's over there fucking giving up. Every time he would take the back, he would get so high where it's easy to fucking shake him off. Like this dude, I don't know. Yeah, he's probably getting cut out through this one because that was a terrible performance.
Hey, I want to throw this in there, like, because I was like, we were watching with Oscar, and then Prado, Prado obviously got slammed on his head during the armbar, and then Oscar was like, "Hey, like, why don't you just let go?" I'm like, when I was training jits, like, they would put me in that, and then I would try to let go. Like, it's a lot harder than like you would think because you're locked in that position. And then when they pick you up, it's kind of like, I don't know, like you're kind of in a weird position. Like you can't just let go. So it's like,
Yeah,
it's one of those things where like if you're not in that position, like you wouldn't know. But I mean, dude, Prado, no IQ, right? He's super small for 170, but hey, man, the dude has a chin, bro. He ate that slam, he ate that knee, and then he like rallied back. But when fighters have dominant positions and like they get overzealous, like I'm always preaching like position over submission, position over submission. Dude, some of these fighters get super horny for the finish, and then like Craig Jones just said it best, bro. Like jiu-jitsu's fake, just stand up. Like some of these IQ fighters, like it's crazy to see when these fucking like this other guy, like he literally just stood up a couple times on Prado when Prado had the full mount and the back take. I was like, where are the hooks, bro? Where are the hooks? Where's the pressure? It's like my boy's going for like Hail Mary submissions on the top, on the like in the back. I was like, this guy. I was like, if Prado would have just stayed on top in the third round, he would have won the fight, bro.
yeah. I mean, I just want to put it out there. I still think he won the fight, but like perception wise, like in round two, I think round two was like the swing round. I think like those knees at the last like 5 seconds, 10 seconds is what swayed the judges. But yeah, I mean, Prado deserved to lose this fight just based on his IQ. Veretennikov is no good. I mean,
Yeah,
originally
we're
I was
fading him
gonna
again.
pick him to win. Yeah, he's no good, bro. He almost got Von Flute like 5 times. So,
Oh, yeah, thank you for bringing. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Von Flute, dude. Prado just doesn't know how to finish the sub because even Cormier was like, they're in the same position for the third time in the fight. I was like, bro, they give you 3 submissions to get Von Flute, and you're not gonna get it done. I was like,
yeah,
he literally has his neck right here, bro. Just he's like, sub me,
the only
sub me, sub
reason
me.
the only reason why Prado didn't win by a fucking triangle choke is because his legs are too small. Like, bro, you got to go back to 155. Dude, you're just too small for 170, dog. He could have won this fight in multiple ways, and he's just too fucking small. Like Renikov, he's no fucking good. He's no good.
Yeah, he's horrible.
Yeah,
Horrible. I agree.
but I mean, whatever. I mean, we avoided betting on that fight for a reason, and I would have been very upset if we had Prado.
Look at this right here, boys. I told you guys Allen was gonna piece Vettori up, my boy. I had Allen. Henry had Vettori. This is the first fight that we were going against each other. I just don't like Vettori, bro. Like his game plan is just to go forward, chin in the air, just throw punches. Like to get outstruck by Brendan Allen, like dude, that tells you enough. Like he needs to retire, bro. Like how you gonna get outstruck by Brendan Allen like in 2025? Like Brendan Allen lost to Chris Curtis.
Yeah,
I guarantee Chris Curtis lights up Vettori now, bro. Like Vettori's not the same dude he was when he fought like at Asana the first time or the second time. And then Vettori got outclassed on the feet. He got outclassed on the floor. And I was just like, and like I will say though, like Brendan Allen's gas tank did look a little bit better this time. but I just don't think he's gonna be top five. But like he could definitely beat like some random ass fighters like Vettori like any day. And then shout out to that diss he said. He's like, yeah, like my brother's in attendance. Cause like if you guys don't know, like Vettori lost his brother, so he's over there being disrespectful. That shit. It was kind of funny, but it was kind of, I was like, damn, you're dirty.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think Vettori was a bad pick on my end. I thought, honestly, I mean, Vittori's power is probably the most overrated thing about him because he doesn't really knock people out, but usually his power is enough for him to to keep him as a pressure fighter. It just seemed like Allen was just walking through him. He did like get stunned a few times, but like for the most part, he was walking through it and just walking down Vettori, pointing at him.
Got you.
It was a
No,
really good performance by Allen. Honestly, I regret not having him as one of our picks because
yeah,
that
100%.
was a beautiful performance. But
Yeah,
hindsight 2020,
yeah.
Next fight, we had the lock of the century. We had Kyler Phillips versus Vinicius Oliveira. We broke this down beautifully. Phillips is a 1 round fighter, man. Without the Austrian, this guy, he, I don't know, he fucking gasses out. In this fight, he gassed out after like 2 minutes. It was like Kyler Phillips is talented. He's fucking talented, but his cardio is his kryptonite every single fight, bro. I mean, props to him for not getting finished here because Oliveira hit him with some shit and he hurt him bad. But yeah, this guy needs to change something. Whether it's change camps, change divisions. I don't know. It's when he's that talented, he should not be losing fights like as often as he is.
Yeah, I mean, like I just want to say, like I bet against Phillips when he fought Munoz, and then he went on a downhill after that. I'm telling you, when I bet on fighters to win, they show up, right? Like they never show up. And then when I thought fucking Phillips had a chance, my boy gassed in 2.5 minutes. I'm telling you, he must have one lung or something, or that EPO. That drug must be dangerous, bro. Because like he's a totally different fighter. But originally, I had Lock Dog Spann in my around the world, and I gotta stop like overthinking my shit, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going with my gut next time. But yeah, Lock Dog, he's a dangerous fighter, man. But again, like it was a tough fight, but I think his gas tank could get him in trouble. Like he called out fucking Umar. I mean, run it, but I think it's like I think there's levels, because of that grappling, but like it'll be a fun fight to watch.
Yeah, not mad at it. I just feel like eventually he's gonna get caught with this style, but with that power, he's a game changer. And yeah, he did everything I wanted him to do. So fuck, I ain't mad at it.
All right, god dang. All right, guys, I want to say I apologize. I should have known better. So I bet on Zellhuber when I went to the Sphere with my dad, and I bet on Zellhuber against Ribovics, and he let me down. I bet on Zellhuber against 40-year-old Johnson, and he let me down. He let us down. So just going into the fight, obviously, if you guys follow the channel, I had Zellhuber in my parlay, and I just didn't know what his game plan was, man. Like he made Michael Johnson look like he was title contention worthy, bro, and I don't buy it. Like, how are you gonna go back to your corner and tell your head coach like, oh, he's fast, he's fast, he's fast. You're gonna dick ride him mid fight? That's great. Like, I'm telling you, dude. Like Henry made a good point. Like after the fight, that like some of these fighters like they idolize people so much that when they're in front of them in the actual fight, like they just don't pull the trigger, bro. Like we saw it with Jonathan Martinez against Jose Aldo. Like if they're talking about, oh, I watched this dude, like he's one of the guys I watched growing up, whatever. Don't even bet on him, bro. Because sometimes people just don't like. So some people aren't built like Max, bro. Like they don't give a fuck, bro. But Zellhuber, gun shy, didn't use his reach the way I thought he was gonna use it. Dude was just flinging head kicks constantly. Like I get the concept, right? Like head kick block, like kind of take that power away. But I think the missed opportunity there was to use that reach and attack those legs, bro. You attack Michael Johnson's legs. The power's not there, dude. Zellhuber has the takedown advantage, the grappling advantage. Zero takedowns. So I don't know what the game plan was. Like I saw the post fight, and like I saw like like Eric Nixik's like Twitter post, but he didn't really like talk about any inside of the fight. He was just saying that like, yeah, he's proud of his fighters, whatever. But he went 0-2 tonight, bro. And I bet on, and I had both of his fighters. I had faith on both of his fighters, and they both came in with no game plan. And then my dad said that was like it's karma for what he said about Strickland. And man, it's just a bad beat, bro. Like -900, and then for him to shit the bed like that, that's crazy, bro. I haven't felt like that since I bet on Valentina -900 against like Alexa Grasso the first time. My fighters just slip on a banana peel, bro. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, I honestly, there's another fight here that it was the same kind of concept in round one, whereas they gave away round one, and that's the reason why they lost their fight. Zellhuber was taking his time in round one, not matching the volume. When Michael Johnson's out fucking voluming you, that's a problem. But like, he was just not throwing any punches. It was all rear body kicks. It felt like he was just, getting his reach in round one, and then it backfired because in round two he got dropped. He won round three, but you give away round one, you lose round two, the fight's over. You need to finish. You just can't go in with that mentality with the to give away the first round in a 3-round fight.
Yeah.
I expected more from Zellhuber, but it could be a bad game plan. But if the game plan isn't working, you should be. If you want to be a top 5, top 10 fighter, you got to be able to adapt, and he did it. Johnson was doing the same thing for 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Waiting for Zellhuber to come in, boom, boom, overhand. It's like, or he'll punch the body. It's like he's standing there to get kicked, get hit, but that's fighting for you.
Give Johnson Gautier.
Nah, I mean Johnson, he's due to lose, bro. Like
I'm gonna fade him. Just know I'm
his
fading him again
cardio.
next time. Hey, but
Yeah, we'll
did you
see.
see that stat that you sent me? Though it's like all the old heads came to fight today. I was devastated. I was
Yeah, well,
talking.
this is the first fight of the main card, so
Dude, I told you guys last time. I was like, yeah, like I threw the stat at the chat, and I was like, oh, like all the young fighters have a 67% chance of winning. The one time I say that, the old heads show up. Just tell me that they're watching the podcast. Well, fuck you guys.
it is what it is, man. Fucking, we just gotta move on to the next. Here's another extreme couture fighter. I mean, back to back was crazy. We had Dan Ige versus Patricio Pitbull. I don't know what Ige was doing for the first 2 rounds of this fight. In the first fight, the first round, they both had like 6 significant strikes, but Ige was letting Pitbull fight at his pace. He was just there watching. He was getting taken down. He wasn't putting any output. So another fighter. He gave away round 1, lost round 2, and came back in round 3. Like, dude, you just can't fight with that fucking mentality. I had Pitbull winning. I didn't think it was gonna be like this. I thought it would be more, exchanges, but Pitbull would be getting the better of them and mixing the takedowns. But Pitbull did whatever he wanted here. Other than the head kick in round 3, Ige looked like fucking shit. But I said it. He's 11-8 in the UFC. This isn't some fucking world beater. So GG.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I had Danny Gay. I thought he was in. I just don't think Pitbull's good, bro. Like, fucking people are just saying that like he's like this world breeder because he like dominated in Bellator. He came in. I'm still not impressed. Like, yes, I followed his whole career. His career in Bellator, nasty. His career in the UFC, he's 1-1, and like even the fight that he won, like, yeah, he dropped fucking Danny Gay, but I'm still not impressed, bro. Like, if he fights another top contender, I'm fading him.
Yeah, I just think he's too old now. He just his
Dude,
cardio was out the window.
Bro, he has neck surgery and back surgery. Like he's not the same guy anymore, bro. Like,
hey, that power is still there. He get hurt bad.
Fucking Dan Ige is not moving his head.
Yeah, but honestly, GG. I'm glad to see Pitbull get a win. We'll see how they match him up with next. The Aaron Pico fight sounds good to me, but I think Aaron Pico at this point, because of how young he is in his career, probably should get a better fight. But I think he could beat Pitbull at this point in his career. But we'll see.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we got I thought what was the fight of the night, but Dana White thought something different. Holland versus D Rod. You know, if you guys obviously know that Holland was the lock of the night. Um, I personally thought Holland won, and that ref needs to be investigated, dude. D Rod was out on his feet and that uppercut in the third round, and you're not gonna tell me different, bro. I mean, I just I think Holland won 2 rounds clear. Well, like it was obviously like up for debate, right? But I thought the damage was on like Holland's side. But I think what swayed the audience was that like Holland's body language when he was getting rocked was just, dude, like he's like Brandon Moreno, bro. Like when he gets tagged, it just makes it look like a lot worse. But hey, man, D Rod, he's on a win streak, dude. Like dude has sneaky power. I didn't think he was that like I didn't think he had that much dynamite in his hands, bro.
Yeah, I just want to put it out there. We both like D Rod. He's a local fighter. We just we just thought at 38 years old, Holly would be able to piece him up. But that's fine, dude. Honestly, I don't think it's not Holland not showing up. I don't think it's Holland being trash. I think it's the amount of fights that he's taken in such a short span. It caught up to him, and because I mean we've never seen him not be able to absorb damage. He was
Yeah.
fucking hurt bad. Um, I honestly thought he was getting finished in round two. I mean, props to him for recovering. Um, but I definitely agree. Round three, dude, I was I'm not like launched my phone because I put a bet on fight doesn't go a distance, and D Rod fought. I mean, I have to watch it back. I haven't seen it back, but I remember at one point in the fight, he got hit and he slumped over on the cage. Like, bro, he went to sleep. I mean, even the press conference, he says he's like asked him how hurt he was. He's like, yeah, I don't even remember. Like, he was like
I'm
out
telling you.
cold. Like it just so happened that when Holland went for the choke at the end, he just happened to land on top. But I mean, Holland should have. I mean, he should have been throwing his fucking flying knee. He should have just put the volume on it, and the fight was over. But GG to D Rod, bro. I mean, fucking, he's never looked better. His power looked
Yeah.
on point. His striking looked on point. His cardio, dude, his cardio was on point too. Like this guy is normally gasses way faster, but impressive win.
Yeah, definitely. Give him a top 15.
Yeah, I mean, he deserves it at this point. Then the next fight we had Paulo Costa versus Roman Kopylov. It's exactly what we said, like why we avoided betting on Kopylov. On paper, it seems like he'd be a good pick, but this guy cannot handle pressure, bro. Like Chris Curtis, if it wasn't for him getting dropped in the third round, he probably would have won that fight. And Costa did everything that we thought he was gonna do if he would have showed up. I mean, we picked Kopylov as our official pick, but we didn't bet on him for that reason. He just, I don't know what it is about this guy. When he gets pressured, he just stops throwing kicks, and he let Costa do whatever he wants. Costa hurt him bad multiple times, and they race his back.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing to add there. Like Costa just showed up, bro. Like he turned the kickboxer into a boxer. You know, like it was giving shades of Anthony Hernandez minus the takedowns. Just if you're a blanket, like with punches or with grappling, like just bet, like just know that Kopilov's gonna crumble, dude. Like it's just. But it was good to see Costa back, man. We told you guys that we were going with Kopylov, but we were both rooting for Costa. So like it was a bittersweet, you know, like it's fucking up our bets, but it's like it's good to see fucking Costa back. Like hopefully he's here to stay and he's a little bit more consistent. Like it seems like he wants that Hamzat fight, but he's probably gonna have to win like another two to get that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would say give him another striker, maybe some striker with some cardio, and yeah, just go from there. I wouldn't be mad at like a RoboCop matchup or a Joe Pfeiffer matchup. I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, definitely.
This definitely exciting fight for him.
All right. Listen here, guys. Let me tell you something. I told you guys Max doesn't kick. I said Max doesn't throw head kicks. I'm telling you, dude, like Max, I mean, obviously I was extremely biased. Like I said that during our like Bark Alley pick of Dustin Poirier. dude, Max does not give a fuck about his retirement fight. He went in there, he fucking hit Max, like he hit Dustin with some shit early on, and I felt like it took Dustin too long to get going. Like he lost the first round. He lost. Well, like he probably won the second round, but I gave Dustin 2 rounds out of the three. I thought it was a little bit closer than what the judges said, but if you watch the full fight, like you could just tell like Max was a better fighter, bro. Like he was mixing in the kicks, the punches, the volume was there, the power was there. Like it seems that like Max has finally like made it to 155. Like I was thinking that Dustin's power was gonna overwhelm Max, but it seemed like the other way around. Like I felt like Dustin kind of, I don't know if like the spotlight got to him or if like Max came out with a good game plan or it was like a mixture of everything together. But I felt like Dustin like he needed to get hit with some shit to fucking wake up. But by the time he woke up, it was already too late into the fight and he just couldn't get it done. You know, I thought that Gilly was gonna hit, but it was just unfortunate how they landed. You know, like both fighters like literally fucking they both showed up. I just think Max showed up. I mean, I just think that Dustin showed up a little bit long, like a little bit later in the fight, and then when they pointed to the ground, like if you saw the post fight, like even Dustin said it, he's like, "Oh yeah, Max hit me with some shit, so I started grappling." So I mean, Max is there to stay, bro. Like Max at 155 is a new character unlocked. Like I had no faith, but you know, like I got to start believing in this dude.
Yeah. I mean, everything we said it was off. That's all show. I mean, we respect both fighters. Fucking two fucking Hall of Famers and shit. Um, it's just, I mean, styles make fights. Holloway did not fight anywhere near close as like his previous fights. He can't. I mean, DC said it during the fight. Every time Poirier would try to crash the pocket, body kick, just to halt the progress. And Holloway kept it up for 5 rounds. Like that was a reasoning why Poirier couldn't close the distance and get his punches going. I mean, he did land 100 significant strikes, but Holloway just lapped him with the volume. You heard him bad multiple times. I thought Poirier got him out round two, but I mean, GG fucking Holloway recovered. Um,
Yeah,
he recovered well because he got saved by the bell in a way, but round three he came out like if nothing happened, won the round. Um, yeah, I mean, shout out to Justin Gaethje because he's definitely not getting a title shot now, my boy.
yeah. It kind of seems that like they want the BMF versus the lightweight. So I mean, I got support on that one, but you know, like hopefully, like he has a different game plan. But yeah, like I think you need somebody like a. I think you need somebody with grappling to like take to Poirier to the later rounds. Like I think Armin is probably like the best bet to beat him. But like even that, I think Armin loses that fight.
Yeah, I mean, if the UFC was being correct with the respecting the rankings, it'd be um Taporia versus Armin. We'd probably get Gaethje versus Patty, and we could do either Holloway versus Charles Oliveira or Holloway versus Dan Hooker. I'm not mad at any of those fights. It's like,
Yeah.
but they won't respect the rankings. We're probably getting some bullshit fucking title fight. Hopefully, at least it is somebody like Holloway who has, at least is warranted. Um, it's a whole different fight, 155, but I mean, we'll see. We start getting into our bets. This is chapters around the world. I mean, we'll let them talk about this one.
Yeah, so around the road parlay, guys. Yep. Gautier showed up for me. Unfortunately, Zellhuber did not. Islam showed up, so we had Germany, we had Cameroon, and we had Mexico. Man, I'm half Mexican, so like I can't really like talk a lot of shit. But dude, some of these Mexican fighters, like they just don't show up when they need to. Their game plan is like the game plan is there for Zellhuber to like use his reach, but he just doesn't use it, bro. Like I just sad to see. I picked these fighters because I do research on them and they have a clear path to victory. Every single one of these fighters had a clear path to victory. Gautier had the power. Islam had the power on the grappling and on the feet. Zellhuber had the reach, had the age, had the kicking power, had the grappling advantage, and he just stood there, shell shocked because his idol was in front of him. You just can't make it up, bro. Minus 900. I picked him when he was minus 500. He closed off at minus 900. So everybody had the same idea, but just like I said in like in the video, like when your fighter doesn't show up for you, like it's heartbreaking. So like I don't know what else to say. Last week I got heel hooked. Yesterday my fighter didn't show up. I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna bounce back for you guys. I'm gonna do my research. I gotta just start looking at the backstories on some of these fighters, man. Because like, I could watch all the tape I want, but some of those interviews can give you guys actually like a sneak peek into like what's gonna happen. You know, like if I would have saw that video of him Dick riding Johnson like a lot earlier, like I probably would have like picked somebody else. So like, I gotta do my research on the fighters, but also on his fucking interviews, dude.
Yeah, I mean, this probably this. I mean, this is the hardest parlay we have on the podcast because it is three fighters. But Chato's been killing it. You know, I mean, he's a two card skid, but I mean, still positive value overall. You know, from the beginning. Just unfortunate. I mean, Kennedy didn't show up. Well, he didn't even get the chance to show up. Zellhuber had 3 rounds to get this shit done, and he only fought in round 3.
Yeah, sad to see, bro. Sad to see.
Yeah, I mean, hindsight, it would have been Brendan Allen or Judice in this parlay, but you know, can't go back in time.
It was supposed to be Spann, but Henry took it.
Yeah, true. But Rhino Rush delivers like always, you know. No, I mean, these are two fighters that were fucking. They're super inconsistent, so I mean, doing this parlay was risky, but I mean, both of them showed up thankfully. 2 first round finishes. Yeah, I mean, can't be mad at it. Can't be mad at it. I got to see the channel hit at least one bet. I honestly thought as the fights were progressing, I was like, dude, we're going 4 for 4. Yeah. And then fucking Daniel Zellhuber shit the bet and then just fucking sucked that all the momentum. But yeah, I mean, it's good to see Rhino Rush hit. I mean, this parlay still, you know, still negative value. I'm not gonna lie. But that's because our boy fucking the original Rhino Rush creator was pretty bad.
He self sabotaged
the
channel and like
he self sabotaged. Yeah, yeah. He was watching the fights with us on Saturday, fucking cheering for fucking Michael Johnson and D-Rod. So he's our number one hater. He's our number one hater. But hey, we hit a bet. That's all that matters. Next week, I think next week the dog's gonna be barking. So next week, Rhino Rush might be a 1-1 fighter, but we'll see.
All right, yep. We got the Bar Kelly Bangers where we picked our official dog of the week. I mean, if you think of the word like dog in a cage, bro, like you think of Max Hall. I mean, like you think of Dustin and fucking Poirier, bro. Like he showed up, just like I said before, he just showed up a little bit too late. Like he had opportunities to finish the fight, bro. Like, you know, like Mascot saved by the bell, that Gillian almost hit. You know, it's just one of those where like, damn, dude, like if you would have hit him just a little bit sooner. But I think Max had the right game plan versus fucking Dustin, because you know, like he just doesn't kick. Like the last time he kicked was versus fucking McNuggets, and like he finished him in that fight, bro. Like he has a nasty calf kick. I just don't know why he doesn't do it, bro. It's like if you're top 5, like in MMA, like you have to have something other than just your hands, you know. And I feel like Dustin, like I feel like DC, like in one of the fucking interviews, he said that like Dustin has been focusing so much on like anti-grappling that like his striking hasn't been as crispy, and like, you know, it's hard. Like at first I was like, this guy's talking out of his ass, but you know, like his pop, his combinations, like they're just not there anymore, bro. Like he was throwing 1 shot, 2 shots, and Max was hitting with like a 6-piece combo and some biscuits, and like it was the overall volume, the game plan, the sting behind Max's punches that like ultimately gave him the victory. You know, like each fighter dropped each fighter. You know, it was a back and forth. But, you know, like this parlay was made for fighters like Dustin, bro. So like it was for the vibes. Obviously, I'm a Dustin fan. But like when we created this Bar Kelly Bangers parlay, I mean like bet, it was for fighters like this, you know, like that are gonna fight for your money. Like so like obviously like it missed, but like I'm betting on fighters like this all day, every day.
100%. I mean, this is Dustin Poirier's final fight in his entire career. Like Chato said, he's a definition of a Bar Kelly banger. So I mean, there's nobody else I'd rather have here. The bet missed, but I could care less. No regrets. He showed up. He fought hard. He's 2-1 on Holloway. So yeah, I mean, no regrets. Dustin Poirier. It's the last time we get a bet on him. Unfortunately, he didn't win, but fuck it. On to the next. GG. I mean, if he comes back, hopefully it's against somebody like Connor or Diaz, and
Give him
we'll see.
support.
But in our play of the week, we had Kevin Holland versus Vinicius Lockdog Oliveira. Lockdog did what he needed to do. Holland, just like I was saying with Zellhuber, round one, hesitant. I know D-Rod was cracking him like with some decent shots, but it wasn't until round two where D-Rod took over. It was kicks versus punches, and the judges are always going to favor punches, even though it is MMA. Round one was extremely close. Some people had it for Holland, some people had it for D-Rod. Honestly, in hindsight, I do think Holland round 1 and 3, but round one was a fucking coin flip. So I mean, if you had it for D-Rod, cool. If you had it for Holland, cool. But D-Rod showed up a lot better than I thought he would have showed up, and he made this shit a fucking dogfight, and it's one of the best fights of the year.
Yeah, it's disappointing that like they didn't get the 50K, but just like Henry said in like when we broke down this fight like earlier in the video, we had Holland, but you know, like deep down inside, like me and Henry were going for D-Rod because he is a local fighter. You know, like he always reps Atlantic Boulevard, and like that's very close to me and Henry's house. So it's like one of those fights where like, you know, like we think Holland's a better fighter, but we hope this guy wins. But me and Henry personally thought Holland won, but it was too close of a fight to call it a robbery. You know, it's just one of those fights where you just got to take to the chin, bro. Like it is what it is, you know?
100%. I mean, it's unfortunate, but yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of other cappers and YouTubers and whatnot got shit on with this Holland pick. So nice to see we're not the only one fucking that got rocked this week. I tell you, next week I think the dogs are barking at. Next week's fight card is super intriguing. We got an early start time. I'm super excited to get into those fights and break them down. We got our boy Jose Ochoa, who won on the Rhino Rush a couple cards ago, coming in, stepping on short notice against us on Mumbai. So I'm excited to get back into that one. And maybe we'll run it back with him, but we'll see.
Yep. All right, guys. Like, if you guys made it this far into the video, this is the schedule on the board right now. So be tuned. Like, stay tuned for our bets and our breakdowns on Tuesday for this upcoming fight in Abu Dhabi, and then on Wednesday, Ultimate Fighter, right? Because we're in the semifinals now. So stay tuned for that. And then Sunday, you know, we're gonna it's gonna be after the Abu Dhabi card. We're gonna talk about all the money that we got you. We're gonna bounce back. We're gonna try to go 4 for 4 for you guys. You know, like today and tomorrow, like me and Henry are going to be looking at tape, looking at interviews. You know, like the odds are better in this upcoming card. So like there's potential for us to make more money. So like stay tuned. If you guys are new, thanks for stopping by. But make sure to follow us on TikTok, Rear Naked Locks MMA on Twitter. Follow this main channel, but also our Clips channel. Give our TikToks some love, man, because like Henry does put a lot of work into it, and like some of the breakdowns and like some of the videos are pretty nasty, man. So like, give us some love on that one. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you guys on Tuesday. All right.
100%. See you guys on Tuesday.